Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. I have decided to start making videos on politics because I believe it is a duty incumbent upon those who know. I have resisted the inclination to speak just into a camera thus far because it is narcissism, it's egoic, it is shameful to speak into a camera, it is antisocial to think that you are so important that you should be in front of an audience of tens of or hundreds of thousands. But because we are approaching civilizational collapse and basically all the thought leaders on the left are incapable of seeing a way forward quickly within the systems we have and to hopefully the survival of the species, I can no longer just bow my head and let people like Chapo or Hassan Piker take the lead. I believe that they are good intentioned but not educated enough to lead this kind of charge, and that there needs to be a new leadership class that emerges. In the last revolutionary period, when France overturned its monarchy, the bourgeoisie ascended as the new leadership class, leadership caste. I believe as we have exponentially outdone the population size of France, that this leadership caste must again lower a rung, and that there must be professional proletariats put in charge of basically everything. This is the ideology that I come towards you with. It is called syndicalism, and syndicalism means that the industries that currently make up their share of the economy should, through leadership of workers, decide what next year's plan is. Corporations and industries already collude to make these plans. I think an openness about these plans and a right of entering your opinion on it, the right of refusal, no, not the right of refusal, the right of contribution, we'll just call it for now, it escapes me. I think this would be better than the way we run it, and that the leadership caste can only see what they are, which is, cynical, single-minded, hardworking. But this is not the leadership that we need in a society measured in the hundreds of millions or even billions. That we need more compassion and more thoughtfulness as we stretch our hands out and take the stars. And so I have decided to string a series of bits together. This video will serve the first of as. And these bits I've decided to call water cooler bits. I will decide a topic and attempt to give you ammo in case you come across a conservative or a liberal who challenges you in these beliefs. I hope that these small skirmishes will be a contribution that I can be proud of. I will take time to address any major news articles as they come out, and I will attempt to upload every day. I'm very nervous, but I feel it is my duty, as I was saying. So the first topic is epistemic certainty, or how do you know? And this is something you come across constantly when coming up against the right wing. And this one is specifically for the right wing and not for liberals, because this is an argument the right wing deploys to keep the left in check, and it is in bad faith. The argument is basically that without God, you can be absolutely certain, epistemically certain of nothing. And because they are certain, they'll be better stewards than you. Let me run you why this is false. Epistemic certainty means it can hold up to any form of doubt. Right? You believe you're in the Matrix. Right? You believe this is all a simulation. You could believe any number of things that invalidate the proceeds of your experience. Yes. But these Christians, these right-wingers, do not do that. They have faith as their mechanism of belief, and faith will get you through the matrix dilemma, but it is not a good path to truth. And so, what do I believe? How do you believe, right? First, Socrates says, the wise know only that they don't know. And so, what am I certain of? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Rene Descartes says, I think, therefore I am. And Husserl rightly points out that the I is asserted twice and the logic is circular. So there is thinking, and even that, I'm unsure, lack of evidence. But there must be something we can believe in, yes? Or else, how do I operate in the world? Well, belief is, what is a requisite percentage of belief required for me to act? Is it 60? Is it 70? It depends on what I'm acting on, yes? And so, murder is wrong, is something I could say without a doubt, yes? But I know that I don't believe it truly 100% all the time. There are people whose crimes cannot be excused, and there must be capital punishment for these people.